Everyone, welcome to the weekly All Signs, what you need to hear right now, and love messages for the week. What's up? For those of you who are new to me, my name is Kelly Lunt. I'm an intuitive channel and all things manifesting. So let's just dive in and go straight to Aries. So we're going to start with what does Aries need to hear this week, and then we're going to go into love. Aries, you're at the end of a mini chapter of your life and you're just not closing the book. There's a little part of you that's trying to like milk all you can out of this. I want to call it like little mini break from life. It just somehow you took like a little bit of a step back. I do think it was a little step back from making money. Maybe you haven't put in as much effort. Maybe you took a break from manifesting clients. You just took a little bit of step back from like money, because it kind of seems like a lot of the focus in your previous chapter, or like the start of this chapter, was all about let's make more money, let's make more money. Money's going to be what gets me happiness. And then like, so you kind of got the happiness that like money could buy you. And then there's always, this is how all manifestations work. There's always a part where it's, oh wait, this isn't bringing me as much happiness as it used to. That doesn't mean you need less money. That doesn't mean you need more money. It just means you're gonna get more well-rounded. You're gonna get a hobby. You're gonna get a lover in. You're gonna maybe do the kid thing. It's allow yourself to keep the money going and add to it, because you don't need to create any financial insecurity to get any kind of thrill in your life. You don't need to get to a point to where like you need that like little bit of panic to like motivate you. Okay, because that's this chapter that you're closing. You don't need that panic. You don't need that like impossible deadline to like motivate you. Like you can focus now. It's okay for you to like positively focus now. So just kind of be aware that this little slowdown from making money, or like just not making it your top highest priority, you're just kind of like milking the cow literally for all it's worth. But when you first start milking a cow, lots of milk comes out. After like 30 minutes, then you're kind of straining and working hard and getting like half a drop. So going back to the book analogy, just recognize the chapter of my life where all I did was prioritize money, 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 money. That's over. And I'm going to stop reading, because all you're doing is rereading the last page of the same book, the last page of that chapter. No, I'm going to keep enjoying it. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it. You're bored now. Like, you're bored. You got to move on. And just be like, okay, that chapter's over. This new chapter, and like pre-pave law of attraction manifest. This new chapter is one where like, yeah, you know what? I like money. I like money. I'm going to own that. I like the financial security it provides me, the stability, a stable base, of feeling it good. And like, I get that money doesn't buy all happiness, but you know what? Money does provide these kind of things. So I'm just going to allow myself to admit that I like that and enjoy it. And I'm going to call in even more money, because there are some more fun things I would like to do. And I'm just now aware that there's other areas of my life that I would also like to expand in. So I just turned the chapter on. The money chapter is done. I already know how to receive money, and I know how to incrementally allow it to receive more. So I'm just going to continue to let that expand, continue to let myself expand into receiving more money. It's going to keep incrementally. That's okay for me to want more. And I'm also allowing myself to expand in this area of my life, and it can go beautifully. So what happens if they will? Yeah, it's just, you're kind of having this like, for whatever reason, you're having this burn the patriarchy down kind of moment. Gotta fight the man, gotta burn the whole system down moment, to just like turning the page on the book to the next chapter of your life story. You're just you're trying to milk the cow, and it's just like no, I must go down and like prove that I can do this, or like, no, the system must change so I can fully be happy. Like, no, you just need to, okay, I'm done with this chapter. I reread some of it. Sometimes I reread it and it was enjoyable. Sometimes I'm bored. I'm ready to enter the new unknown of my life. So that's all it is. You're just a little scared of like entering the next chapter of your life, because it's a little bit of an unknown. You don't know everything you want in the next chapter of your life. And so like, not only are you going into an uncharted territory with no map, you don't even know if you have like all the supplies with you. Like, so you don't need to like look back at where you were and being like, I must burn it down, like just a funny, like little kind of, I don't know if I'm doing a nerdy or a geeky example right now, but like Lord of the Rings, when Frodo had to leave the Shire to go get that ring into the fire of Mordor, you got to take that step out of the Shire. What you guys are doing right now is you're turning around and going, Shire, why aren't you just closer to Mordor? Why didn't you prep me with recognizing that there was more to the world than just being a hobbit who likes to eat and smoke all day? Okay, sorry. I hope that analogy was a good analogy for you. Get a good laugh at yourself, maybe get a good cry of relief and go, all right, that chapter is over. I milked it for all it's worth. Now I'm ready to move forward. And like get that clear start and just allow yourself to feel, it looks like the little bit of disappointment that the money didn't bring you everything you thought it would. Like, damn, you know what? I thought when I had more money, I would have gotten my man too, or I would have gotten this, or I was expecting this to happen and it didn't happen, and that's okay. I still got to allow my money to incrementally continue to grow the rest of my life, and now I'm ready for, and just pre-pave the energy for what it is you're manifesting next. All right, so let's go on to what does Aries need to hear for love? I think your main focus is on what we just previously talked about. Know that you're on your path for love, Aries. You're going through like an internal rewrite, developing new belief systems, developing all the accompanying neural rewiring pathways. Because what you're doing is you're like giving up that little bit of fight energy in relationships. Um, and so as you allow yourself to take that next money step and you're going to allow in more ease, like money buys ease, money buys security, stability, a calm mental mind. You got your rent paid. You got food. You got a vacation that you can afford to take. You can buy yourself a new sweater if you want a new sweater. And then above that, if you're willing to allow in more, it just provides ease. I don't want to drive to the show tonight. Let's call an Uber. You know what? I don't feel like cooking, mainly because I just don't feel like doing dishes tonight. And I want good food though, so let's go to the nice restaurant tonight. Let's just order in. Let's pay someone else to deliver it. It buys ease. So literally, as you're reworking, turn the page, start reading the new chapter of your life, or start writing the new chapter of your life. Your energy around love is going to get like so much better. And there is going to hit a moment. It might happen this week. It might happen next week, Aries. Okay. Where you're just going to have this like, oh my God, I'm worthy of ease. And like, fuck yeah, life partner will be, my life will be better. And you're going to feel like your life force energy all the way flow through. If you guys, this is second chakra work. So you guys can go onto YouTube, type in, I think it's VOM, or you just type in second chakra chant. You could play that in the background because it's when you allow yourself to feel your desires and like just let the energy go like, oh my God, I do want that. Like, oh, I want it so bad I could burst with happiness. Sometimes I could feel like I want it so bad I'm going to cry without it. Like that's when your second chakra is like flowing all the way. There's a book called Unblocked by Margaret Lynch. I'll try to link to it down below for sure. If you guys want to do like EFT tapping, she kind of goes through the first 4 chakras. You guys would really like the second chakra chapters right now. All right, good job though, guys. Good job. You should feel proud of yourself. Just turn the page, start your new chapter. It's gonna be well. It's gonna be good. And don't forget, guys, I go live Tuesday right here on YouTube at 11 a.m. Eastern time with free mini reads. So come hang out tomorrow. All right, let's go on to Taurus. What does Taurus need to hear this week? And then what do they need to hear about love? All right, what does Taurus need to hear this week? Let me clear there. What does Taurus need to hear, see, feel, know this week? Spirit, guide me to the right stories, guide me to the right energy. And then, yeah, let's pull the love cards too. Oh. All right, you got a pretty smooth week. You got a smooth week. We need to hear right now is that there's an element of you stepping into like leadership energy of your life. And like that looks like you knowing I'm going to be okay if I let this relationship go. I'm going to be okay if I let this client go. It's stepping into that leadership, I want to call it more empowerment energy, more like I've got this. not quite I've got this. It's just like you're really starting to trust yourself to manifest and call in what it is you need. And you're like not willing to use people as crutches anymore. Um, and you're recognizing that you don't need it to be this specific person. You're like, it's not flowing with that person, so I can kind of let it go. Um, and it's a week about you like embracing and allowing in like new energy. It might be new relationships. I kind of think you're allowing in a new way to make money. Um, but you're just, I can be open to new. And law of attraction, I can be open to new. I could be open to new. Life is about expansion. I'm just allowing myself to expand into the next chapter of my life. I'm allowing myself to expand into the next way of being. I'm expanding right here, right now, and I'm allowing in the vibration of new. A new me, a new lens I walk around the world with, a new amount of money, a significant new amount of money I want to walk around this world with. I just want to see who I'd be if I'm making an extra, I don't know, 300,000 a year, 30,000 a year, whatever your set point is, okay? I'm just, I'm embracing new. And there's just a little part of you that's going to be, as you start embracing the new and you feel that empowerment energy, you're going to, because anytime you kind of transform your personality as, oh, here's the new that I can do, which is, it normally feels like eager and excitement, like, woohoo. But then there's also the, oh, these are the parts of me I'm letting go. So just recognize there's going to be a little bit of, maybe not nostalgic, but a little bit of like, oh, that part of my personality is going to like, die down a little bit. And then from there, are you going to focus more on the, all right, I love you, I'm sad, you're leaving, I'm disappointed, oh, I'll miss that, but I'm going towards this, and then focus on that and move forward. But I do think that a lot of this week isn't necessarily about massive action for you. It's really more about I'm expanding the vibration of new in my life. I'm allowing new to come in. I'm acquainting my energy system, my mental system, my emotional system right now, my body, my nervous system, just to the vibration of new. New can be good. New can be safe. New can be better. I'm just acquainting my entire being to the vibration of new because I'm gonna soon start allowing new in. This is just called a rampage. What you get, what you focus on. So just focus on new, new. Think of 3 things in your recent past that are like, oh yeah, that was new. I've never been to Mexico before. That was new, and that was a delightful experience. That was a new way I handled that conversation, and wow, I kind of feel proud of myself. So just new. Okay, in terms of love, interesting. You and Aries, man. I don't. Love is on your mind. Love is something you want. I don't think it's at the forefront of what you want. It's almost as if you want to like wrap up this transformation because we've all had those, you date someone and then you go and change and you're like, oh, I'm transforming to a better life and you don't want to transform with me. So just a little teeny tiny part of you that's like, all right, I'm gonna allow myself to go through the transformation first, kick some people out of my life, or allow the people who won't fit into the new to like exit. Um, and then I think you're gonna like quickly call in love. So just kind of be okay that right now you're just in this creative energy and it's kind of like, ooh, I'm being a little mysterious. Like I am kind of for right now. It's gonna come in quickly after my transformation, but for right now, I'm kind of just enjoying, not doing the single thing, but like it's almost like you're enjoying this moment of like, oh my God, I don't have to rely on anyone. Like, whoa, I'm doing this transition on my own. So it's kind of like a mysterious, mystique-ful empowerment energy within you. Just embrace it because yeah, love is going to quickly follow. It's going to quickly follow. So like, don't worry about love. Whenever you're done with this little transition, it's going to be there. All right, let's go to Gemini. What does Gemini need to hear this week? And then, of course, give us their weekly love message. Feeling a little called to shuffle the cards. Ooh, and this card wants to come out. Ooh, and this one. And this one and this one. Ooh. 5 cards want to come out for what you need to hear this week. Ooh, Gemini. All right, I think your week's starting off with like a little bit of struggle for sure. A little bit of like something about you're recognizing the pain that you have to release. So some of you might be doing some like inner child work, EFT tapping, shadow work. But it's like it's like you're in the raw thick of some painful emotions. And there is a part of it that's also like maybe you're taking the path of releasing emotions via like generational karma. This energy's from my mom, this energy's from my dad. So there's a part of it's like you're just going through something that's kind of very emotionally big, hairy, scary, traumatic. And you're recognizing that it's tied to your past and you got to release it and let it go. And like you are kind of like oh my God, I can't carry this with me anymore. Like it was scary, it was traumatic, and I can no longer carry it with me. I've got to let this go. Whether like I got to forgive them, or I got to not use them as my reason for why I can't get what I want anymore. Like you're just really ready to like, you're like, I can't carry this dark energy around with me anymore. And you're almost at a point like, I don't care if I have to forgive him, I have to forgive him. Universe, I just know I no longer want to carry this emotional weight on me anymore. Okay. So then from there, there's a little bit of like you're feeling that raw pain and you're allowing yourself to fully feel it so you can somatically release it. And a little bit of a I have to let you go, kind of recognizing that like the little bit of a safety blanket that it did provide you. It's like that was a good reason to not move forward. You know, mom did do that in childhood. That was like I was beating the horn of here's why I don't feel confident to take this action. You're like, I gotta let you go. I can't use you as my reason, justification, excuse. You're all gonna have different emotional reactions to it, okay? But you're like, I can't beat that horn anymore. And you're so like as you're processing that, you're also like, holy smokes, like the hopeful vibe is starting to come up within you. Like I think I can do it. Fudge. Without this carrying, I'm gonna be lighter. It's gonna be lighter. It's gonna be smoother. It's gonna be more easeful to like walk around, let alone like manifest this thing that I want. Okay, so what you gotta like kind of be aware of is that as this growing hopeful vibe grows within you, don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Don't make it like too big, you know? So let's say you've been keeping yourself broke for a while because you're like, no, I can't make money because of my parents or whatever. You let it go. And like, let's say you were making like 75K, 30K a year. You were just living at that income level. And then as you let it go, you're like, oh my God, I can create whatever I want. And oh my God, I see how I can allow more money in. Well, universe, let's go straight to 500,000. Okay. You gotta like kind of tune into your body to tell, is this I don't want to use the word manic or mania. Is this like a force energy? I'm going to achieve that because I can. I'm going to achieve that because that will really show them. I'm going to like just that like kind of force, that raw power, demonstrating your power versus, and that's what we don't want. You want to avoid that, okay? Because that's just going to get you stuck in a tail loop. That's going to, if you go bigger, like whatever you're dropping, you're going to be able to go from like 30K to 40K, 30K to 60K, 30K to 100K. As long as it has that awe-inspiring, oh my God, I would love to make that much money. It's a sigh of relief. That kind of money would make my life easier. I would have more fun. Oh, I'd be able to buy this. I'd be able to buy that. I'd be able to buy presents for my friends. I'd be able to do this. I'd be able to go on this trip, this vacation. Oh, I could finally take that class I've been always wanting to take. Do you see the difference between those two energies? If you go down the, no, I'm going to demonstrate my power. I'm empowered. I let that go. So I'm going to, or you're going to get caught in a tailspin, and like, you're free to go from like 30K to like whatever your next income level is. Okay. Say it's 100K. Let's just say 70K, 30K to 70K. And if you focus on like, dang, 70K, that would be so nice. That would be healthcare. That would be this, that would be that. Oh, I could start putting like money into savings. That would be so good. That like that preference, that would feel good. Wouldn't it be nice? You're going to be able to get it in immediately. Okay. Rapidly manifest. If you go the other path, and you go like, fudge it, I'm going for 500,000. there's like new blocks from the 100K to the half a mil that you'd have to work through. So why stay at that 30K level for longer? The pain, the baggage that your past baggage that you're trying to drop, why carry that longer? Clear those other blocks when like you could just take the next, you want to be here? Take the next step, receive the 70K, receive the extra 40K a year. Be like, all right, universe, let me enjoy this. And I know I'm still going there. So I'm going to enjoy this new income level as I allow myself to easily release whatever limiting beliefs are on the way of the half a mil. So let yourself like incrementally go. Know that that's okay, because it's letting go of that perfectionism. Okay, so let's move on to your love life. Oh, well, you're definitely at a point where you're like kind of tired of wasting energy there. You're kind of tired of banging it out with relationships that aren't going anywhere. You don't want to waste your time. I want to say on love right now, you don't want to waste your time with the wrong people. It's almost as if you finally went, okay, you know what? For right now, my heart is mending. My heart is healing. I'm allowing myself the space. You're not in like a, I'm going to do me. I'm going to be single. I'm going to party fate. You're in more like a, I'm going to allow my heart to heal, because I don't want any more rocky relationships. I'm healing my heart so that I can get out of the rocky shores. I don't want to date the kind of people that I'm a vibrational match for right now. I don't like them. I don't want them. I don't want to play in this playground anymore. Heart, I'm just going to allow you to heal, to expand, to call source energy in and fill you up to your brim so that we can move into a new vibrational set point to be in a playground where we're attracting in calmer relationships, more love filled, more loving, more sweet, more kind, more caring. So you're just kind of at a place right now of accepting, I don't like what I'm a vibrational match for right now. I'm not going to force and push my heart, probably because like you're general, you're releasing a lot of stuff. I'm not going to I'm not going to throw you into the next relationship and try to bang it out. I'm going to let you heal. I'm going to let you become whole. And when the time is right, we'll call in love. Or, if it could also just be like, maybe you just broke up with someone. You're like, yeah, heart, I ain't going to put you through dating for a week or two. Heal up, feel good about yourself, get to that spunky, heck yeah, I want to be dating some point in life, and then we'll go out there. It can also be simpler too. All right, let's move on to Cancer. What does Cancer need to hear this week? And then we'll go on to love. Cancer. You got to stop bickering in love. It's almost as if you love daydreaming, being idyllic, allowing in a beautiful vision of, if I could have it all my way, here's what I want my love life to look like. I want her to be calling. I want her to be doing this. We'd be doing this or that. And you're like really trying to hold that image. Okay? The problem with that is that you're not seeing the other person. You're seeing, here's exactly how I want them to behave so that I can then feel this way. So that means you need this like person who, here's my life and there's this person right here. You're not allowing a co-creation. So you got to be a little bit more intentional. You're being the idyllic daydreamer, romancer. You need to be a little more intentional. Like, you know what? The reason why, if this is exactly how she behaved, how she treated me, how she came towards me, what she did for me with joy, and my ideal woman is this, And I kind of want to give you an almost what I thought was a ridiculous example. I had a guy one time who's like, no, we had one date. It was the best date ever. And I was like, it was a great first date. It actually probably was the best first date I've ever been on. I'm excited to see you again. It's like, but it feels like you're expecting me to be so in love with you, madly in love with you. By second date, we go home, rip our clothes off. He's like, my ideal woman is obsessed with me. I'm like, okay, yeah, we want, yes. But like, don't you think I need like one great date? Don't you think I need to like hang out with you again? Like, just because I don't want to like feel safe enough with you yet to rip my clothes off on date 2. Like, what if that happens date 3, date 6, date 10? Like, so be intentional. My ideal woman is like all about me. She's crazy about me. Our adult time is crazy. We enjoy such sensual times together. Intentional, but not my ideal woman wants to rip our clothes off at the second date. She's just obsessed with me. She can't stop talking about me. Right? Because that's why there's like just kind of bicker and tension in your life. You're not giving the other person room to like be them, to see them. And that's the point of a relationship. It's two people coming together to be life partners. I'm going to be the witness to your life. I'm going to be your biggest cheerleader, your biggest supporter. Um, there are going to be times where I can't contribute much to your life because I got my own things going on. But like, I'm here for the long haul of your life, not you need to behave this exact way our whole relationship in order for me to feel good. Like I kind of just hope you see that. That's funny. That was what you need to hear right now. So now but I'm doing the love for everyone too. Oh, once you allow yourself to go through this like rebirth of reimagining love, you're going to hit a peaceful content with like, I know how to be safe in my own body. I know how to be safe with my emotions. I know how to manage my emotions. I'm good. You're going to like, it's good. This transformation you got to go through from needing them to be an exact way or needing the love story to unfold in an exact way. You're gonna be like, I'm stable on my own. Like I'm stable. You're just gonna have that I'm stable feeling. And then it's like, there's gonna be a love romancing budding for you. And Two of Cups is when it's like you've both already admitted mutual attraction. You've both been like, yeah, you know what? I do want a relationship. Let's kind of like, I like you pretty good. Let's see how this goes. You're gonna be a little more open to like, let's co-create this. This is the kind of life I want. What do you want? Let's see if we can come to a third way where we both get what we want. Maybe expand it even bigger and better. Yeah, so good luck. And don't forget, guys, I go live every Tuesday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time here on YouTube with free, high vibes and free mini reads. So come hang out. Let's move on to Leo. What does Leo need to hear this week? And then let's go on to their weekly love messages. Whoa, what the heck? This is what you need to hear this week. Well, there's a little part of you that is tired of looking in. You're tired of like looking in on the good life. Like you're tired of window shopping. Let me just pull your love cards too, because it kind of feels like what you need to hear right now is also a love message. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it is. So it's just as if your love life has always been window shopping. You're like looking in on that's how good it could be, that's how good it could look. And like right now, it looks like you're taking lots of action, doing massive things. Look, I did this big romantic gesture. You didn't appreciate it. We can have that love life that's in that warm, nice, fancy store, but like you didn't appreciate this big old grand gesture I made. There's just like that kind of like going on for you right now. So it's not about taking action right now. It's more about, I like you pretty good. Let's see how it goes. Whoever you currently have in your life, I like you pretty good. Let's like see how it goes. And I want a relationship that is sensual and sexy. Is that what you want? Okay, great. What does that look like for you? And then like zip your mouth and listen. And when they're done, but is there any more? Is there any more? Well, what kind of like actions would a person take throughout the day to like keep you all steamed on? Because I want that kind of relationship where like my girl's always turned on. Listen to like, what does that mean to you? What does it look like for you? Like what action can I take to help make that happen? Well, here's what mine looks like. And you guys just like have that honest conversation. What does it look like for you? What does your ideal relationship look like? What does the ideal like cooking schedule look like for you? Because it's like if you guys can like take a break from the manic obsession, from the we're so in love, from the we're sexy. If you can just take a break from the we're getting that life that's inside the store, take a break and like allow yourself to like hear each other's dreams, your vision. My favorite way to ask this question is if you had a magic wand, you wave in it, and it's a magic wand so you could have whatever you want, what would this look like for you? Tell me more. Is there anything else? What about this? What about that? You mentioned this. I'm curious. What if this happens? And like, if you guys could just hear that, it's going to go smoother for you, okay? You guys got to tap into what's your vision, what's my vision, and how do we create a shared vision together? Okay, so in terms of love, yeah, okay, it's pretty much the same message. This is funny. I almost think I shouldn't do that, what you need to hear in love, because it's the same, but a little different. Whoever you got in your life right now, a good, strong possibility. You guys at least have a strong friendship, strong companionship, like a strong shared thing that unites you. Like maybe you're both single parents and you're like, damn, that's really good how this area comes together, okay? But all that's going on right now is that there's just a little bit of force energy, a little bit of a no, we will have this sensual adult time, so you will go put on a dress and, you know, but if you can just go, no, no, no. My babe and I have a very sensual relationship. Let's see how this can flow. What's the way that will turn her on this week? What are you going what's going on this week, babe? What do you need this week for us to keep up our, spicy adult time that we like so much? You see that just like slight change from force to, that's when you're going to like open up to feeling so much more optimistic about just having a natural free flowing relationship where it's like instead of, all right, I gotta like man up and be the leader and tell her go be sexy, go put your dress on. It's just gonna be more relaxed. You're gonna be like hanging out with her. She's wearing her dress, and it's like, yeah, man, we do enjoy a sensual relationship. We are that couple that we like that's a strong pillar in our relationship. It's like allowing it to like freely flow is where you're going. All right, let's go to Virgo. What does Virgo need to hear this week? In general, and then in their love life. Virgo, if I'm remembering, you've just been going through. You've been going through quite the transformation. It's, you know what it is, Virgo, you're kind of caught in this. You became aware of how much shifting your inner world can produce the rapid results and the different world in your outer results. Sorry, changing your inner world changes your outer world. And so you've been allowing yourself to go through a death, rebirth, death, rebirth, death, rebirth. And in the beginning of that cycle, it's kind of like oh, I've got to let go of this limiting beliefs. Whew, rebirth. Oh, if I drop this past baggage, love life will be better. Rebirth. Oh my God, I should let that. But it was like oh, if I let this go, I'll enjoy this. If I rewire this belief system, I'll be able to enjoy this. It was more like an inspiration, more like I'm being called towards a carrot. You're kind of caught in this plane of, wait. I just want my next relationship to be so good that if there's anything that needs to be reworked, let's rework it now. So you're caught in the loop of like death, rebirth, death, rebirth, death, rebirth, transformation. But what you got to recognize is that some of your shift, some of your growth is going to come while you're in the relationship with the person. Like the whole, what's that psychology? Relational trauma. You can heal a lot of it outside of a relationship. Some of it can only be healed while you're in a relationship. Because some of what you're learning, Virgo, is how to co-create a shared vision with someone. Okay, because now I want to go on to like your love message. So you're really learning how to like be a team player, and like right now to be a better team player, get out of the interpersonal growth and switch into, okay, some of this I'm going to learn as I go. I'm going to learn as I go. So whoever I call in, we're going to be able to grow together. We're going to be able to transform. We're going to be able to do it together. Because like love right now, I kind of think love is a little bit of the Sahara Desert for you right now. And I think you're either making it more complicated than it has to be to get love. Well, they've got to be this way, this way, this way, this way, so that like my inner wounds don't get triggered. And they've got to be this, this, and this so that I can really enjoy it. Like you're making it like too complicated, too stringent. Like I normally don't ever say this, Virgo, but like your bar is too high to date you. You're making it like a little too complicated to like love you right now, to be honest. Another way to word that is like maybe control. Like, no, this is my ideal relationship. We text once a day, we meet together once a week, but like that might not be their ideal vision. And that's the whole, sometimes you're going to have to do some of your healing when you're with the person. Like hey, listen, I just want to let you know that when I get close to someone, I tend to get triggered. So sometimes when I do share moments of extreme closeness, I then do tend to back off. But I want to reassure you right now that I only back off for a day. I then come back. Or like, it's just after the evening and I go home, I do back off and then I need to like go to work, but after work, I will call you and check in. I just know you're used to right now me texting and responding all throughout the day, but we are about to have like our first intimate close evening. So I just wanted to prepare you so that I wanted you to feel reassured. And I wanted you to feel like calm and collected. So it's where you're allowing yourself to have space for whatever it is that you're growing in, which is relationships aren't trapping. I'm not going to get engulfed. Like if this is like ringing a bell for you, it's just the attachment theory, anxious avoidant. You're probably leaning on the avoidant side, which is when you get closer to someone, it tends to feel entrapping. You're like, oh my God, if we get too close, I'll be responsible for all their feelings. So you'll get close and then back off, get close and then back off. But that makes like the other person, the anxious person, what? No, we need to stay close. We need to stay close, right? So both of you are having activated nervous systems. But I will share with you a securely attached person. If you do that hot and cold stuff, they'll just lose interest. So this is kind of something that you will have to work on, but you can work on it well in the relationship. Not let me heal my avoidance side. Some of it you can't heal till you're with them, which would look like a conversation laid out for you. Hey, I just want to let you know, this was a deep conversation. I'm gonna need some time to process all of this. I'm gonna check in with you tomorrow night when I get off work. I may not yet be ready to like talk about this big, hairy, scary thing, but we can at least connect on our days, and I'll give you an update of when I think I could talk about it. Like, you're not entrapped, and they'll feel reassured. They won't have their anxious, you must give me attention and focus on me, so that's just it. You see a little bit more strategy going ahead, and it will be possible for you. But you do kind of have to stop viewing love as just like an attraction spike. You got to stop viewing love as like an entertainment. You got to stop viewing love as like, oh, I got to play this game to get love. Oh, I see what they need. I'll play the game to get what I need. And instead move to like the advice I already gave you, which is here's what my ideal life looks like. Here's what my ideal relationship looks like. What's yours? Hey, we've got like an 80% overlap on ideal life and ideal love life. This is worth us exploring how we can co-create. Like, okay, so when you have a emotional moment, you want to get closer and closer and closer. I just got to warn you, I tend to need a little bit of space. So like, I am going to need like 24 hours. I'll check in. We could do light talk. How was your day? How was work? But I need a full 24 hours where we can talk about the heavy thing again. Like, because now you're co-creating something beautiful. All right, I hope that's helpful. Don't forget, I go live on Tuesdays at 11 a.m. Eastern time right here on YouTube. So come hang out, guys. And we'll move on to Libra. Okay, Libra. What does Libra need to hear this week? And then what is their love messages? You're making a last stand. You're making some grit, some effort. Personal growth doesn't have to be chaotic. Okay? Personal growth does not have to be chaotic. You might be doing some shadow work, some inner child work, some generational karma healing, okay? But it doesn't need to be chaotic. And it could just be, my life is pretty good. I'm expanding. This is the new way you got to think about it. I'm expanding to allow money to flow more because I would love to be earning an extra 20K a year. I'm expanding to allow in like love to feel more ease, more peaceful, more harmonious, more like we're on the same team, more playful, more lighthearted, more more sweet, more kind, more affectionate. I'm expanding in that way. I'm expanding to allow this in. And this is the old belief system or the old traumatic event that needs to get released for me to go in that direction. Whoa, I am so proud of myself for being willing to like relive that painful experience, heal that inner child. And like now I'm going to be able to, I see how relationships are going to get easier for this because I'm going towards, right? It doesn't need to be chaotic. It doesn't need to be a 5-day deep crying release. It can just be a, okay, I'm going to go in there. I'm going to fully feel the emotions that are stuck in my vibrational craw and just cry them out, release them, 20 minutes. And then I'm going to allow myself to go out on a walk outside and be like, all right, I'm at a new vibrational standpoint. Let's enjoy the new. There might be more to clean up, but let's start enjoying the new now because the new is better and is going to be better. Let me keep enjoying the benefits of all my hard work, universe. And if there's more to clean up, I'll clean it up. Because you don't want to get stuck in the cycle of looking at the past. Let me clean up, let me clean up, let me clean up, because there's always going to be more to clean up. You want to be forward focused on, here's the type of relationship I'm going for. It feels like team. It feels like win-win. It feels like we're both like, oh my God, I got the coolest person ever. Right? Oh, I got to clean up this inner kid as I go there. Sweet. I'm going to be able to enjoy that more now. Proud of myself for cleaning that up. Oh, here's a new skill I got to enjoy. Hey, I actually had a great first date. Awesome. Oh, here's an inner kid I got to clean up to get there. Great. Because then you're only cleaning up the ones that you need to clean up to get there versus staying stuck in swampland. Let me take this log out of the swamp. Let me take this log out. Let me take, well, the swamp looks prettier, but you got to look at the, I'm going toward the green pasture. I'm going towards the green field. Oh, I got to shake this mud off my boots. Oh, I got to shake this mud off this side of my boots. Let's still keep moving towards the beautiful river. Okay, you got it. Forward focus, you only clean up what you need to focus on. And then it is very helpful. This was from like grief counseling that allow yourself to get lost in despair, discouragement, any emotions, but set a timer for 20 minutes and then go take some sort of action. Maybe it means go through your paperwork, maybe go through, pay all your bills. Sometimes you just go on a quick walk outside to get you into like new energy. It's like helps transform and transmute that old energy. Okay, Libra, for your love life. Honestly, Libra, I wouldn't put too much focus on your love life right now. If you're in a relationship, just keep up the mechanics of it. If you're manifesting love, recognize that what I told you about what you need to hear right now is like it's going to cause a spiritual shift for you because it's going to cause you to view the world in a different way. And essentially, what you're giving up is living in your head, living in that anxiety trap. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if this? But what if I enter a relationship and I didn't clean this and this and this up? What if I enter into a relationship and I then discover something I should have cleaned up? I'm going to keep focusing on the swamp so I can clean it all up. No, a swamp is still a swamp no matter how much you clean it up at the end of the day, okay? It's a, instead of living in your head, the fear, it's like getting into your body and going, you know what? I do have these things I'm working on. And universe, I still want to be in a loving, caring, committed, kind, sweet, positively uplifting, affectionate relationship. Because then you could just get the person who's, no, it's okay. I see that you're at a financial place you're building yourself, and that's not a big deal to me right now. My ideal relationship is one where someone's financially contributing. What are you moving towards right now? Okay, well, I could get dinner for now, no worries. Or old you would stay in swamp like, no, I got to clean up my money issues. I got to clean up this and that. Otherwise, I'm not an attractive partner living in my head. When like, who's the person where that's not a big deal for right now? Because I contribute in other ways to the relationship. So who's the person that really values and appreciates those so that I can just be in a relationship right now, getting a hug every day and a daily good job, you know? So let yourself go through that transformation where you're forward focused and you're not using anything that's not a 10 out of 10 about you as a reason why someone won't like you, or you got to clean that up before you get it. Because like you can meet someone and grow. And isn't that the whole point? You meet someone and you grow together, right? They're going to see different phases of your life. You're making less money, you're making more money. You gained 10 pounds, you lost 20 pounds. You're being lazy, you're hyperproductive. It's like the witness to your life. All right, let's go to Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to hear this week? Oh. And then what are their love messages? Oh, neat. What a neat. Okay, Scorpio. So what you need to hear this week. Mm, well, whatever it is you're putting work and effort into right now, keep going. Good job. It's worth still doing that. Okay. And you're going to cross a threshold where you start to feel far much more hopeful about it. You're going to like, oh, I think I can do this. I think this is possible for me. Oh my God, it's possible for me. That would be really good affirmations right now for manifesting. It's either, if you're at a place where you could say, it's possible for me and it feels good in your body, it's possible for me. It's possible for me. It's possible for me, universe. Like, just keep going on that rampage. Say, that's your effort. It's possible for me. It's possible for me. I'm going to soon be at a place where I'm enjoying the unfoldment of the journey. But right now, I just love being in this hopeful, optimistic vibe of it is possible for someone just like me. And like, just build that good energy up inside of you. It's possible for me. If you're at a place where you can't say that, because you don't want to force manifestations, you want to meet yourself exactly where you're at. My motto is rapidly manifest by living in alignment. And that means here's where I want to be, here's where I am. I want to live in a relationship and I'm scared out of my mind. You don't want to go, it's possible for me, and then like, because then you're going to be on this back and forth in your head journey. Or it's like, meet yourself where you're at and be like, I don't fully feel like it's possible for me yet, but I'm starting to see how it could be possible. It could be possible for me. Universe, help me feel like it's possible for me, because I would love to be able to feel like it's possible for me. That would feel so good to feel like it's possible for me. Open my eyes, open my heart, open me to new belief systems, open me to testimonials, to stories, to success stories. Get me to a place of feeling hopeful and like it's possible for me. Because being in that relationship, that's juicy good. And the how is your job. I release the how to you, and I'm just allowing my vibes to raise. Oh my God, it's possible for me. It's possible for me. So you want to like take the next step, rapidly manifest by living in alignment, because then you took your step and then you're going to be able to take the next one. You know, you don't want to like try to jump too far and then your tail spinning. I can't feel like this is possible for me. I'm never going to get it. Oh my God, I'm down here. I need to feel like it's possible. Fuck that. Just be honest where you're at and take your next step. For whatever, and this isn't necessarily love, your general right now. Whatever it is you've been putting diligent effort in, just take the next step. Allow yourself to feel slightly more hopeful, slightly more optimistic. I'm open to feeling more hopeful and more optimistic about this. Maybe universe, you can get me to a point of feeling eager anticipation on it. Because I'd like the good life, and like it's still keep putting an effort in that area with that like minor tweak. Okay, so for love, I mean, you've got people around you right now. It is the Two of Embers, so it's not the Two of Cups. So I can't tell you if this is an actual like little honey bunny in your life right now, or if this is just really good friends, really good companionships, okay? But it's like, if you could bring your focus to recognizing, oh, I already have love in my life. Because if you want to manifest love, right? More love in a current relationship or a new love, it's how do you already have love in your life? That guy at the gym like asked like, "Hey, are you okay?" That was love. The grocery store person saying, "Did you find everything you needed today?" Hey, that was love. So and so take, because it just looks like right now you're not opening your eyes to the love that you currently have in your life. It's like, yeah, that's my friend. She's depressed. We hang out once a week. That's you. You're just missing the love vibration you already have active in your life right now, instead of, yeah, that's my really good friend. We've been friends for like a really long time. I feel a little sad right now that she's kind of going through a time. She's kind of like depressed right now, because I kind of, we used to hang out 2 or 3 times a week. We used to go to yoga. We used to like hike. We were so like healthy, and we shared so many good times. And now I only get to maybe see her once a week, and she's just always kind of sad and a little depressed. It just makes me a little sad. But I really like that we still stay in touch. And I like that we have that longevity. And I like that one day she's going to go through a switch and we're going to be able to rendezvous and play again together. You see how that second way of talking about it, you're like, I do have love in my life. And I'm just looking to now call in an activity buddy, because my old activity buddy can't play anymore. You need to like that foundation. And once you can make that shift to just draw, and Universe, start drawing my eyes to all the love around my life. Start helping me receive more love. Start helping me notice it, feel it, bask at the vibration of love. And if you guys want, I love doing this. Like type in heart chakra chant. I think it's Yam, Y-A-M. Play that in the background. Play it as you go to sleep. Just activate your little heart chakra center and love. But if you could start bringing your focus to how you already have a base and what you're also expanding into allowing more now, that's when you're gonna cross the threshold for like love to just like be so much easier for you. So good message. All right, let's go on to Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to hear this week? And what are their weekly love messages? Oh, you got a love card in your what do you need to hear? So I'm gonna sneakity peek and pull your love cards too at the same time. Oh, interesting. Okay, what you need to hear this week. Okay, so check it out. What you need to hear this week. You have a new start. Look, Ace of Lotuses, Ace of Embers. So you have new things popping into your life right now. And it's more like you just need to embrace the new. So it could be new ways of seeing life, new love. It's honestly just new. This one tends to indicate new love, probably romantic because it's the romantic one. This could be new money. A lot of this is like new belief systems or like a brand new journey you're starting, a brand new project you're starting. It tends to be a little more tactical, tangible, like new thing you're starting. It's like right now you're just treating the new as like, oh my God, there's so much going on. It's so chaotic. Oh, this new thing here, this new thing there. It's so overwhelming. It's so much like, So your weekly message is, whew, there is a lot of new in my life right now. New does bring up new emotions I've never felt before. It brings up new things I got to adjust to and acclimate to. So I'm just going to acknowledge there is new in my life right now. There's a lot of expansion and like I got 2 new things in my life. I just started a new job and I just met a little cutie. So I am adjusting and acclimating to a lot right now. You see that kind of new way to talk. I'm adjusting, I'm acclimating. You could tell the honey bunny they met, like, yeah, I just started a new job too. Like, gosh, I'm like learning so much that sometimes when I come home, I'm like so overwhelmed and all that. Like, hey, so like if there's ever an evening where I don't respond right away, or if I text you back the next morning, like, please don't take offense. I'm literally coming home with like just like information overload. I want to get to know you, but it's just gonna be one of those things that like, like let's plan our next date and maybe a phone or call once or twice in between there. Like you can just communicate that to the person, So just be at a place of, I'm acclimating to this new and I'm going to allow myself to enjoy it as best I can. I'm simply expanding into a new state of being and it's going to be good having the more money and the love. It's going to be good. And I'm at the beginning stages of it where I'm absorbing a lot. So I'm just going to be easy on myself as I absorb it. You guys might like listening to the Om chant, O-M. Just go on YouTube and type in Om. Listen to that chant because that helps like all your energy, all your chakras just kind of like balance and lets all the energy kind of free flow. It just keeps the energy flowing in your body. They'll probably just help you like process all this new at once. Okay, in terms of love, you have options in your life. You're at a decision point. So it could be you're single and you have options. Which one do I want to commit to? Or you have someone in your life and it's like is it time to take that next step? All I can say is whether you're at a stage of, should I commit to this person? Or whether you're at a stage of like, should I take that next step and propose? Whatever that next step is for you. I would say the answer is yes, because it can turn out very beautiful for you. Empress, receiving goddess energy, divine feminine energy. You can stay stuck in the way your pros and cons. Let's test it out longer. Or like you can just take the next step and enjoy it. It's going to be enjoyable. And yeah, I would like to be in a relationship with you and see where it could go. I just, I get a little worried though, because I did start that new job and, it's been a little overwhelming for me. So I want to be in the relationship with you, but like, I get a little worried about like how, I'm not sure exactly how much communication you need right now. And knowing that, as the weeks go on and work takes up less of my energy, I'll then be able to focus more on it. Like, is that okay? Like, you can bring that kind of conversation up with them. Be like, yeah, that's okay. Just thank you for letting me know. Thank you for setting my expectations. Like, that's awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, why not during the workday? Like, I won't reach out to you first. I'll wait for you to reach out to me, and just know that my lunch break, I'll make sure to have my phone on me in case you reach out. If not, just know if you reach out before then, I'll respond during lunch, and I guess we'll talk after work. And if you're a little busy, it's okay if our phone calls are only 10, 15 minutes. I just want to hear from you, know you're okay. Maybe like order a DoorDash for you. It's like it can be sweet and loving how it unfolds. All right, Capricorns. What does Capricorn need to hear this week? And then what are their messages for their love life? Okay, so what do you need to hear this week? Yes, we got good cards, Capricorn. Love life. Oh, it's not bad. But I wanted the love of our lives in our face right now. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to do your love life first since I had such a negative reaction to it. Love life is whoever, I do think there's someone in your energy. If you want to use psychology terms, you're in the power struggle phase. If you want to use spiritual terms, you guys have a little bit of shadow work, a little inner children that are just kind of like, I do think there's been like, I don't want to say separation, but there's like space between you two. Your like shadow sides are like duking it out subconsciously, and that's why you're thinking about them. They're on your mind. Your inner kids are like duking it out. No, it's supposed to be this way. You're supposed to be the one chasing me. No, I've done that before. That's an unhealthy dynamic. I'm just not going to play that way. But you should. So there's just all this like subconscious kind of duking it out between the two of you right now. So your advice would be into place of my past no longer holds me back. Because I think right now, Capricorn, the problem is that you're aware of it, and you're like having that mental dialogue with them. You're having no, that's bullshit. I won't put up with that. So you're having that like energetic conversation with them. But like, check it out. This is growth that they're going to have to go through. The growth is more on them than on you. Okay. So it's them, not you. I know that I'm moving towards a healthy relationship, and I would like the person now. I'm activating the now vibration, and then talk about what you're going to be doing while you're in the relationship. So instead of putting any focus on them, put it on, of course I want my man, our woman now. I want to be cuddling every day. I want to be, doing yacht sailing. I want to be going fishing with them. Like, your focus is on why you want a relationship, what you'll be doing when you're in the relationship, how you'll be feeling when you're in it. Like, ooh, when my honey bunny's here, I'm going to be getting kisses on my cheek every day. We're going to go on cool hikes. I do want a camping buddy. Because right now you're just like duking it out energetically, which is like delaying them. Because, they feel your energy and theirs, and they're like, they're just being difficult. I do like it when they chase. No, you can't chase. That's a bad dynamic. You're just going to like stay there longer. Whereas instead, if you're like, oh, I want to be camping with the person, I want to be kissing them, I want this, I want that, it's going to be so fun, it's going to feel so good, and like, we're going to be cuddling all the time, then when their energy comes towards you, they're like, wow, their energy feels really good. Their little inner kid who's, you should be chasing more, is going to feel like, whoa, cuddling all the time? Camping trips? Like, well, that sounds fun. All right, that sounds really good. And then they'll go through the growth they need to go through to like get to you. Or if they want to duke it out in power struggle zone, you'll still get your person. So that's kind of you're like mixing the last little bit of codependency. I need them to behave this way, so I feel this way. I need to take care of them first so that I'm then taken care of. And you're letting go of that, like that bombardment of energy, that needing it to be like a enmeshment all day thinking about the person. And you're going to go, I have this area in my life, my money-making thing. I have my hobbies. I have my friends. And I have my lover. So you're going to be like more ruler in the sense like, I have 4 distinct categories of my life. This one, the lover one right now, I'm reshifting my focus, and I'm focused on what I want and why I want it and getting the vibe of it. I kind of do hope it is that person. If it's not, I'm still going to be kissing the new person anyway. And like, oh, we both went to work now, so I don't think about this. I now think about my money making activity one. And it's Monday, it's girls' night. So tonight, most of my focus is on my friendships and nourishing and nurturing those relationships. So you're just going to be able to like pivot off that topic more so that you enjoy all of your life. And so that way, when the person comes back, they don't feel the pressure of having to call you, of having to make sure your emotions are taken care of. They're going to be like, oh man, she's feeling really good. She must be enjoying girls' night. And it is kind of like a big O, like, don't worry. Like, seeds are very well planted for a love life. It's like it's right around the corner. The good analogy I like to give here is you've already tilled the land. You've already done all the shadow work. All the belief systems need to be written. You've already done all that work. You've planted the seed. You've watered it. You've protected it when it was a sapling. It's now a full tree. The fruit is starting to come out. Now your only job is to keep watering the tree, meaning in practical law of attraction terms, that means he's here. He's here and we're cuddling every day, and what you'll be doing with them, what you'll be enjoying, how you'll be feeling. Your focus is on that. We're going to be kissing every day. God, waking up after cuddling all night, that's going to feel so good. Keep watering the plant, keep holding that, staying in the vibration of what it is you want. And then it's only a matter of time. Okay, in terms of what you need to hear this week, bask and enjoy whatever recent emotional fulfillment popped into your life, and fully recognize that you are now on an optimistic, uplifting, positive path in your life. And be okay that you've narrowed down a path, you've narrowed down something you want to focus on, and keep going there. Because you got a little bit of a... Why can't I do this? Recognize the recent fulfillment you've had. 10 of Cups. You're on an optimistic path right now. You've created a focus, is what I'm focusing on. There's still a little part of you that either isn't willing to like let go of the last chapter of your life, isn't willing to fully let go of whatever painful thing happened from your past, and she can kind of like wander, get diverted, which means you might go, well, maybe I'm unhappy because I need to volunteer more. And no, you know your focus. You know your focus is whatever it is for you. I'm making more money now. So be okay that you're like, nope, I now do spend 4 hours a day on this topic. Like, don't be, maybe I need to go volunteer. Maybe I need to like work out more. Maybe I need to try a different type of workout. Or don't get lost with scrolling. Don't get lost with playing games on your phone all day. Be proud of yourself that you got yourself to a better emotional state, that it's optimistic for the future, that it's you ready to take action for your future, and be like, hey, it's more about soothing yourself right now. It's okay that this is my focus, and it's okay that I'm spending more time in this area. Universe, keep showing me how to enjoy focusing on this area. Keep showing me how to enjoy allowing this area in my life to flow. It's okay that I'm focused, and for the next 3 months, I'm committing to this type of a thing. Yeah, okay. Good job, Capricorn. Be okay that you're focusing and allow that area to come to fruition. All right, let's go into Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to hear this week? What does Aquarius's love life look like? Aquarius, both of your messages... Sorry, hold on, someone just pulled up. Some of it, like both of your messages, what you need to hear this week, and messages for your love life are pretty much like a... Wake up, silly, you want it. Like, you actually do want it. Okay, so just know that they're both kind of screaming that. Okay, and your love read is actually screaming at me first. I normally do that 1 second. There's someone that you really, really want in your life. You just want to be embracing them, cuddling, kissing, flirting again. And whatever reason, there's distance between the two of you. And like, you're so focused on the distance right now. law of attraction, you get what you focus on, whether you want it or not. I want to be connected to them again. Wait, why aren't we talking again? Why aren't they? No, shift your focus to, I'd like to be connected with them again. Universe, if there's a chance for us to get strongly connected again, guide me to the right time to make that phone call. Get me to the right vibration so it works out. Get me the right emotional state. Because and then switch your focus to, what did you really like about that connection? Because you never want to put it on, I need this one specific person. You got to be like open. If I were connected with them, I loved the flirting. I loved the cuddling. I loved the food we ate. I loved this. I loved that. So, universe, I want to start being called and guided and directed towards that. Because it is kind of a message right now of like, your life will essentially be better, far more emotional enjoyment out of life with this person in your life. You might have to manifest it with a second person, but it is kind of like a big wake up call of like, your life would be better with this person in there. And there is a little bit of Aquarius of like, quit trying to get them to chase you. I don't know. I've never received that kind of message before. It's like you're trying to, it's almost as if you were falling in love. You are falling in love. You were falling in love. And like that scared you. And you were like, you pulled your energy back. And you were like, oh my God, why am I wanting to do all these nice things for them? And this or that. They must be trying to manipulate me. No, I'm the prize. Or like, no, I like it when they chase me. And you pulled your energy back. Okay. But I think the other person is a tiny bit healthier than you think they are, or they're a tiny bit healthier than people you've like been in a relationship with in the past. You know, a lot of times when you're like, if you want to use the words love bomb or whatever, you just get really close for a month or 2 or 3 months and then you break it off and the other person goes into chase mode. I think this person did not go into chase mode, but it made you want to go back and be like, no, I'm the peacock. I'm sitting back. I'm waiting for them. I like it. When they chase me, I do like it when the intention is inbound. I am the pretty peacock. Of course they like me. Of course they want me. But what happens when it's someone who's like healthy, you know, attachment theory, you're probably an avoidant who's used to being in a relationship with anxious. What happens when you pull back and it's a healthy person, like a securely attached person, they got most of their stuff figured out independently, you know, they're happy on their own type of a thing. Not saying that they won't dip into avoidant or anxious every once in a while, but they mostly got it figured out and they're a little bit healthier than I think you gave them credit for. So what happens when you have a secure person? They have other healthy relationships in their life that they can fall back on. When you pull back, the first week or two, hey, what's going on? Hey, this, all right, maybe they just need a little bit of space. But then when it gets like week 3 or 4, it's like oh, this distance is unattractive. Secure, healthy people are like, well, this is unattractive. This back and forth, this wishy-washy, this, oh, you're going on a date with someone else. Anxious people, cluster B people, codependent people, people who don't know how to show up healthy in a relationship are like, they'll play that wild attraction spiking game with you. Securely attached people is like, whoa, this is a little bit of what attracts me is consistency. What attracts me is forward movement in a relationship, us talking and going towards a shared goal, not this, I want you to want me more. Now it's my turn to want you more. No, you want me more. Like, so securely attached people are just going to like, okay, I guess this is over. I don't know what happened, but I just know that this doesn't feel good or fun anymore. And so there is a little element of, my life was better with this person in my life. My life, I do kind of am still at a state where I think it would be better with them in my life. I do want them in my life. The universe guide me to how that can happen. Because now your energy, instead of being standoffish and I'm the peacock and you be chasing me, it's just going to be like, I do want them in my life. It would be nice. Maybe you'll have to be the one to call them. Maybe the universe can get them to call you. Maybe you'll get a really cool idea for something to invite them to that seems no pressure on either side. But like, it's essentially quit trying to get them to chase you and like quit trying to be the I'm the peacock. I don't know. All right. In terms of what you need to hear this week, for whatever reason, love is scaring you. Just for whatever reason, love is scaring you. It's like you're at the stage of like, I like being single. I like being able to have options. I like being able to go on Tinder and be able to get a date within a week. A day. It depends if you're a guy or girl, within a day, within a week. I like being a little mischievous, a little mysterious, a little bit of you do want to chase me, you do want me in your life. Here's why. But like honestly, there's a little bit of cockiness and arrogance in here. Because what that can do is like they need me in my life. Here's why. And now it's treating it like that. I'm the shiny object. You're not. You should be chasing me. You need me in your life instead of, and that's going to leave this person feeling unseen, unheard. I have to behave in a certain way to keep them in my life. So like, as you know, like you're kind of breeding them to be codependent. So it's probably going to be someone, well, okay, that's not part of the message. Hold on. I was just going to geek out in psychology right there. There's just a little bit of like, I see why they need me. But instead what needs to be is you need to like go into the unknown. And the unknown is where it's hey, we both need each other. Hey, our lives are better. Both of our lives are better when we're together. Enter the unknown, and the unknown looks more like whoa, here's ways that I see I add a lot of value to their life. I'm curious if that's what they most like about me. Because now you're giving your a chance to see the other person, and you're both now two individual players of like, hey, so do you like those gemstones and minerals that I give you and that I like? You know, I do. I really like that we share that connection, because in my mind, that means we're going to go like rock hounding together. That means when we take, if we stay together in the future, we're going to go, like I always wanted to go to this like cave in Mexico and hike around it. And then now you're seeing the other person, you're actually hearing their vision, and you can like, whoa, I would never hike that cave. Is that a big deal to you? Is that the kind of vacations you want to be taking? Now it's at least an honest, authentic, real conversation about trying to create a life with someone, because you do want it. You got the 10 of trees, and this is the money's fine, love is fine. This is, I've got both at home. I got a good paying job, and I come home to someone's, babe, you're home. You want them both. You just have to enter the unknown instead of viewing it as like well, I see why they need me, and like me, into like well, hey, what do you most like about me? What do you most like about being in a relationship with me? What are you most looking forward to in your next relationship? What does your ideal relationship look like? Then like that's what you got to lean into, because that's what's going to get you what you want. So you don't want to be this guy anymore. Look at me. I do cool stuff. Look how shiny I look. Look at my cool costume. You do want to come be the person standing next to me. Enter the unknown, because that's what's going to get you what you actually want, which is the happy, home, contented life. And don't forget, I go live Tuesdays, 11 a.m. Eastern time, right here on YouTube with free mini reads. So come hang out. And of course, I'll link to like a personal reading if you want a personal reading in the session. All right, let's go on to Pisces. What does Pisces need to hear this week? And what's going on for them in love? Okay, so what you need to hear this week, get your money right. Focus on your money. More money would make your life happier. Just admit it. I know that everyone says money doesn't buy happiness, money isn't everything, but you know what? My life would straight up be better with more money in it. Universe, guide me. I'm allowing myself to single-handedly focus right now on making more money and receiving more money. I'd like it to be done with ease. I'd like it to be done where I have mental and emotional bandwidth at the end of the day. Maybe even can I be refueled and recharged so that I go home with energy to spend on my friends, on my family, on my hobbies. Be okay. Like, focus on your money. Get it right and get it bigger. It's going to make your life so much better, and it's going to be what pulls you out of your depression right now. Money is the biggest thing holding you back from being happy, content and happy right now. Okay, in terms of love, whatever you have going on right now in love, for some of you it will be a love partner, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a wife, a husband. For some of you, it'll just be really good friendship and companionship. So whatever you've got going on right now, just in your love, fill in your love bucket, the family fill, the community fill, just let it continue to grow. Let it It's fine. Don't mess with it. Allow yourself to enjoy it. At least this area of my life's going well. I'm glad I have these friends, this lover of mine as I increase my finances. Let me just allow that area to grow and know that it will continue to get better. It's on a good path for deeper, more meaningful connections. Um, Straight up, get your money right, get your money bigger. That's your messages, man. All right, Pisces, I hope it was helpful. I go live for free every Tuesday, 11 a.m. Eastern time, right here on YouTube. And you could also book a personal reading. Lots of love, guys. Have a good one. Bye.